cleaning your firearms doesn't have to be some complicated ordeal. People have been using toothbrushes and cut up t-shirts and probably whale oil for centuries at this point. Now, of course, there's steps you need to take. You need to safely take apart the firearm. You need to go and carefully clean every bit of that firearm out, watching for the delicate pieces. Lubricate all the spots that need fresh lubrication so the firearm runs properly. Put it back together, function test, and you're done. 20 minutes, maybe less. Sit on the couch, watch a show.
Whoa, whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
I have done dozens of firearm cleaning videos on the channel. Handguns, rifles, shotguns, you name it. Beautiful. And I gotta say, it's something that I do, you know, every few times to the range, and I've used the same, more or less, cleaning kit, especially for handguns, the same kit that I bought at a gun show when I got my very first handgun almost 15 years ago, my Beretta 92FS. And if you've seen it on the channel before, you know I've told the story before. That was my first handgun, saw Boondock Saints, got a 92FS, still have that gun, never gonna sell it. I do videos like this all the time for cleaning, and I've been using those kits, and I've been having these like cheap kits from Walmart. Well, I would get new brushes in that way, or get a whole bag of patches, which you do need to continue to get, or bulk CLP for cleaning lubricant, right? And with that, it just is a whole bin now of stuff I have, and like toothbrushes and all that in there, right? So what I wanted to do was look this year for something that's all encased in the same packaging, right? So it's just easy, grab and go, throw it on the table, film reviews, or in between, if I don't have a review to film for how to clean and maintain a certain firearm, then I'm just gonna use it to clean a bunch of the guns I took out to the range. Especially if it rains, clean them for sure. Anything kind of corrosive ammo, get in that barrel, make sure it's all cleaned out and lubricated, because you don't wanna have any rust or any issues in the future. This is a Winchester Model 1897. You're gonna see this on the channel here in a few different videos, and we'll talk about the history behind it. Fascinating stuff. This is so cool, like just classic trench gun vibes. We'll talk about it, but let me show you this kit that I got that I want to review today and kind of do a quick unboxing, talk about the pieces, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, what I will be using in future videos. Let me show you. Otis. So Otis, the biggest thing about these guys for Otis Smart Gun Care is made in the USA. I've known these guys for a few years now. I've seen them at various events that I go to. They have a booth at SHOT Show and things like that. And we talk, you know, what's new, what's exciting and all that. So they came out with the Otis Elite kit. They sent one out to me to test it. I haven't really opened it yet. I haven't really messed around with it yet because I haven't done a cleaning video in a couple of months. I need to get back on that. You're gonna see some new ones coming out here soon. But like I mentioned, I wanted something all together as one. And look, it's got the cables I talked about, brushes, you can add more toothbrushes, whatever. It's got, you know, sample set of patches, all the rods and picks you need, all the loops you need to go and attach to the cables to pull through, different chamber brushes, all the new brushes here as well. Oil in there, we'll talk about that. We'll see if they leak. There's a problem with some of the kits I've had where the oil leaks out of there, but if you tighten them down nice, you should be golden. So you have all in one, besides maybe like your bulk oil and your bulk patches you need to buy. And the coolest thing is, again, it's a USA company. So I'm gonna drop a link for this for Amazon. You can also use code GEAR, G-E-A-R 15 with another link down below, and that'll send you to the website where it ends up being about the same price as Amazon. And if you think about it, if I use the same kit for 15 years, I'm gonna get another 15, 20 years out of this guy with minimal replacement. The only thing you really kind of replace is the patches, the oil, whatever clean you decide, and then sometimes the brushes, especially like the 9 or the 22 or 5.56 kind of brushes, because you're running through those, and those bristles are pretty short and they get kind of bent up, and once they get bent up you don't want them fraying in your barrel or end up just not being properly clean in there. So let's dive in and open this up, because I think I've had a lot of experience in these kits before and I'm curious to see what this looks like. So this is an all-in-one kit for the most part, like we kind of discussed a little bit here, but it's pretty much from 17 caliber all the way to 12 gauge, 10 gauge. So that kind of covers the wide gambit of handguns, rifles, shotguns you might encounter, which is good. And of course, that proudly made in America. I do appreciate that, because a lot of these parts here are going to be something where it'd be a much easier option to go overseas, but they still sourced every one of these pieces here to be made in America, and that's honestly respect. And right on the inside of the lid, you actually have in Sharpie signatures from the Otis team. That's pretty cool. I mean, this is probably just a kit off the shelf. Look, thank you for your purchase. That's kind of neat to see. You don't really get that too often. I know it's a family-owned company. Here's the kit. You got some stickers. Pretty cool group therapy. Gonna be putting those on the safe for sure. Let's see, front pocket here. Nothing, but look, it's a nice little bag like that. Little Otis tag on there for a pull string there. It looks like you have double zipper, so we'll start over here. Open her up, and just like what it shows on the box there, it looks like you have a whole kit. You know, spin it around. Start in the pocket here, you can kind of see you have your brush. Again, you can swap this out when it gets old for toothbrushes, and with that you can put a bunch of brushes in here. It looks like 2 pockets for that. Starter patch kit, you're gonna want more of these. Typically, honestly, I go with like the 9mm size patches. It seems to hit the majority of what I need, and then occasionally I'll have these bigger ones for the bigger bore, because the 9mm works great in a lot of the rifles up to like, you know, going up to like 308 and all that, right? So even then it's not too bad, but you can go to the bigger ones with a bigger bore, especially with the shotguns. You will definitely need bigger patches. There's a little patch storage up here, so that's actually really cool. So I can put all my patches in here. Probably load one of my larger bottles of CLP, so you can pick up a larger bottle and kind of stuck it in here as well, because the little bottles up here are gonna run out. So what they give, we got some lens cleaner. What is this, one of those brushes? Oh yeah, a little lens brush. Ooh, so soft. Little lens brush on there. Looks like an Otis chamber flag. A couple of little brushes. Oh yeah, little cleaning cloth on there. So there's some little details in here. 2 of these. Now these bottles are sealed, so you have their CLP. CLP is great, right? So this is Shooter Choice CLP brand. You can buy this stuff in bulk. I love CLP, and these little droppers are great. And then you can also buy large bottles in bulk, like I mentioned, and put the larger stuff to fill up this, so you can go do refills and have this ready to go. But just seal these up. That's something to think about, because if this goes upside down for too long after being opened, like I've had problems with these bottles leaking. Maybe not like these particular bottles, but it's something where if you stuck these in here for a long time, you really want to make sure they're sealed up, because you don't want little dropper bottles to be leaking everywhere. And not only that, but you can also get little needle bottles, which I've used before, which actually have metal needle tips to them for like little droppers, which is pretty cool. All right, so you got some other bigger things here. So we got patches here for chambers, like AR, it looks like. Extension rod kit here. Spill some stuff out for you. Extension brush in there. So it's like a small cleaning rod set. Little needle, it looks like, for cleaning. That's pretty cool. You got a little scraper tool there. I'll drop, again, the link down below so you guys can look up exactly what is in here from what you might want out of a kit. And the best part is labels. Look at that. 28 gauge, 20 gauge, 16 gauge, 12 gauge. Absolutely, I'm using the 12 gauge all the time. There's your brush for your pull through. It's like the longer one on here. That's what you can use for like a shotgun or a rifle. And you have like a medium size, or maybe like PCCs. Nice short one with the pull through already on there. Oh, it's locked down there too. Okay, so this is actually, this could be good for handguns. This could be good for rifle shotguns. This has a locked in, which you've seen in my videos probably in this one. You can literally put a patch through it and then pull this through. So when I clean firearms, especially like the handguns, I use the patches to pull through all the time. That's really cool to see. Love that. That's actually fixed, because those spin off so quickly. Let's see, I bet there's actually more in here too. That's just like the bottom little extensions on there. Let's see, we got, pull one of these out here, 44 Magnum. Now, like I said, 9mm works with so many, but now you can see very specific sizes, which could be good. And then if you end up needing to go and replace, like said 9mm eventually, then you can go and just replace it, and now put it right in here. Love the organization. That is great. This is strapped on with a snap. But what is in here? Let's see. Otis cleaning instructions. Oh, look at that. Well, I can tell you about how to clean, like we talked about, you know, ensuring safe firearm for unloading, all that. Looks like more extensions on here. What is this? So these are designed to work with these slotted pieces here. And if I had read the instructions, I would know that. But basically you put it on there, you have the patch go through there, and then as you're pulling through, you now have a way to get a 360 seal and really kind of help clean out every part of that shotgun barrel. That's different. Actually, I've never seen a rubber stopper like that. So that's kind of a bonus piece there for your shotgun needs for cleaning. And of course, I have an extra bottle of CLP, another 12 gauge brush in there. So there's like a mini, oh, and look at that, a little extra long right there. There you go, with another slot. So you have all the cables you would ever want in this kit. Surprise, they're everywhere. Is there anything underneath here? Oh, there is. Look at this. You flip this over. You got yourself more brushes in here. Another chamber flag there. It's like some patches. This is like a little takeaway kit. This is a pull through. So you put the cable in. You're going to want this because you put the cable in here. Let me show you. For example, I have one of these for another kit. Put the cable in here and use this to pull through. So especially if you're looking at ARs, 22s, you know, 5.56, 223, those smaller, very small size barrel for the caliber there, that small amount is going to really need a lot more effort to pull through. So that's pretty neat to see. And I think that's it for this kit. Good job, Otis. I do like it. It's elite kit for a reason. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick review. I guess updating your cleaning supplies and your whole kit for cleaning firearms every 15 years is not that bad. So I think I did pretty well. And it's just nice to see that some of these companies are coming out with a much easier kit, all organized with the things you really want. Like I said, I don't really like the rods as much anymore. If I can get away with cables, that's good, but you want to have shorter ones for handguns, longer ones for those longer barrels, and you need even longer for like a 28-inch like shotgun barrel, right? So you're not one size fits all. If you have it too long, handguns are really annoying to get those cable pull-throughs done. And then of course you have the patches and the brushes and all that. And like I said, all you need is like toothbrushes, patches in bulk, CLP in bulk, and you're golden. So parts list down below. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions at all about anything you've seen in this video, hit them down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. As always, train hard. You never know what's coming. Take care of the ones you love. Those are the ones that matter, and we'll see you in the next review.